Yulan through and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. Today it's time for another ship, and it's a very important one for my viewers that just started the game because you will have it very early, and that is the USS Franklin. But before I talk about the game, if you like my videos and have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe and click this little bell so you get the notification when a new video is out. At the moment it's one at a day, and so it's a lot of videos. I'm filming my 249th video with this, I guess. And I just started in June, so it's a lot of videos already, so you may want to be notified when a new one comes out. But let's talk about the Franklin now. You know the USS Franklin from Star Trek Beyond and Jailer's Home, so to speak. And if you want to see all the ships that are available at the moment, you have to look at the top screen of your main map here and see ships already on the first slot, and then you just click it. And then you see all the ships that are in your, let's say, level range. There will be more and more ships added on the list the higher you get. And we need to scroll a bit, but not too far, because I said it's very early in the game to see the Franklin. For the Franklin, you need to be level 18. And that will be important at another point later in the game about getting the blueprints. The USS Franklin is a special ship against swarms. And that's already something you can see in the ship ability, which is called sabotage. When fighting swarm ships, the Franklin's damage is increased by 4,800%, and that's a lot. So that's why a Franklin that's by numbers with 218k is not that strong in the beginning, but it has this bonus and can fight swarms. It's an uncommon 3-star ship already, but still on level 18 it will be available. And to quickly talk about swarms, in the beginning the lowest systems are Conver and Andavis, and then level 16 is Omtos and Caldic. Those are the ones where you will be hunting those swarms in the beginning, and usually some should show here, but the graphics are acting up today, I guess. But or did they not show there and only show up here? That might be true as well. I haven't really taken a good look at this for a long time since I started. But nevertheless, here are the swarms. They are not that strong either with 14,000, so a Franklin will easily get along with them. But you have to grind a lot of them for the bonuses you get in the end. And you will want to hunt a lot of swarms to get all the upgrade parts for the Franklin and stuff like that. Because once you have the Franklin in the support refinery, no, it wasn't support, it was resources. In the resources refinery, you will find some exchanges, because the swarm biominerals you get with your dailies, because you get swarm dailies, you can exchange for pasteel, titanium, and lithium. And as you can see, I do it a lot. And you can get frequency modulators here. I have Marc II, that's for the Franklin A, but you get stuff for the Franklin. And in the end, by scrapping the Franklin, you can get Franklin A blueprints here as well. But that was just a quick reminder of the refinery. I did a special video on the refinery, so I'm not going into too much detail. But you want to know how to get them. If you look at the top right of the screen, you see the com badge and it says events. And if you click here, every Saturday, it's not now, I'm not filming this on a Saturday, but on every Saturday you would see an event here, not USS Cerritos, that's here because it started on Wednesday and I'm filming on Thursday morning. But on Saturday you will see Cosmic Cleanup if you are at least level 18. And that's where level 18 comes in again, as I said earlier in the video, because you need to be level 18 to see that event. And in Cosmic Cleanup, you can, with the rewards you get from Cosmic Cleanup, you can go to the event store you see on the top. Yeah, if you click event store during Cosmic Cleanup, you will not see what I'm seeing here at the moment because of Thalaron and Apex. You will see certain rewards you can get with the rewards from the Cosmic Cleanup. You can exchange here for ship blueprints and other stuff. And one of the ships you can get blueprints from is the Franklin. Later, there will also be the Amalgam, the Vidar, the Sarcophagus. But when you're level 18, you will see Franklin blueprints here that you can get with the Cosmic Cleanup events. I didn't wait until Saturday or Sunday to make this video, because even if I had Cosmic Cleanup right now, you wouldn't see the Franklin there, because there's a limit of how many you can get. So it's enough for getting the Franklin once, but afterwards, when you got all the blueprints within that limit, it will just disappear from the shop. So you wouldn't see it anyway. Even if it was on a Saturday evening or Sunday, I couldn't show you because I took all from that limit, and so the Franklin is not appearing in mine anymore. But if you're level 18 and do your first Cosmic Cleanup, you will see the Franklin there. And the Franklin is really important because there are dailies for the Franklin, and there are a lot of events later where you have to hunt swarms, like Hostile Hunt, for example, or certain Battle Pass events where you have to either hunt Borg or swarms. And so you will have a good use for the Franklin, and I use her a lot. And it's not only those low-level ones. By the way, whenever you see this kind of nebula around the systems, that is where you see that are swarms. You can see the high ones here in Kiju, etc. That's where I'm a lot of times right now. But there are also swarms here in Förster and Von. Those are the next. Or here in Ultimate and Harias, there's then 17 and 18 the level for you. Then they are here in Kleis and Larel. Then again here in Fontaine and Adelphi. And it goes up. You find some 37 here. And then when you get to deep space, which I always call dark space later, you will also find much higher, like level 46, level 49, 50. The swarms are growing with your ops, so to speak. And so you can hunt them higher and higher. So you see my Franklin A is not good enough to get to the level 50 something. Yeah, and that of course had to happen in a video at the moment. Doesn't happen in all, fortunately, because sometimes I'm lucky, but it is what it is. And some people complain I should edit my videos. No, I do edit my videos, but I want to give you the real gameplay, and that's why when the game crashes on my iPad, I leave that in, because that's the reality. And I want to give you a reality view on the game. And I'm not doing that to bash the game or whatever. I love the game and I'm playing it. Otherwise I wouldn't. And I wouldn't ever have started making videos on them if I didn't like the game. But this is the reality. If you play it on an iPad or iPhone, this will happen to you regularly. And I promised you one thing, I will not sugarcoat things. And so when this happens, this is just the reality, and I leave it in to show you the real life in the game. That's why for wave defenses, for example, I always switch to my desktop, because there it's much more stable. But I need to film it here for you on the iPad so that I can make the video the way it is. It's complicated enough as it is to make a video like this, and with what you see on screen at the moment. So there's a little bit of work behind that, to be honest. But nevertheless, that's what it is. But the Franklin, in the end, is one of the things that are fun. You will have Franklin grinding events every week throughout the game. So for every week I have to grind 75 swarm ships on a Sunday. And so that will be with you for the whole remainder of the game, that you regularly have to grind those swarms. And of course it's easiest with the Franklin. The Franklin is not very strong from the beginning, so those level 15 swarms here will be your partners or your enemies, so to speak, for quite some time. But your Franklin will grow, and then in the end you will have a Franklin A that video is out there already as well, by the way, if you want to see that. And then you can go higher and higher with grinding swarms as well. So that's not the problem. That's why I just showed you that there will always be swarm systems on higher levels as well, growing with you, so to speak. And the Franklin, the normal Franklin, is just the thing you start with very early on level 18. So everyone who started should be quite quickly to level 18, because that's still quite easy. And so you very early can have the Franklin and can start doing the swarms. I use my best hostile hunting crew on the swarms because I was not very lucky with getting Jailer. I still don't have her. On my last 2 servers it was much easier to get her, but since then I had one chance to get her at the moment with an anniversary officer pick, where we got enough tokens to pick one officer we don't have, but I had different priorities and I didn't pick Jailer, so I still don't have her. But my luck in swarm armadas wasn't as great as well, where you have a chance to get shards of her as well. So I will miss Jailer for quite some time on this server, most probably. Oh, if you want to know about swarm armadas, the video is out already. It's in my armada playlist, by the way. Nevertheless, if you already have started playing with the Franklin, or even further, let me know what you think about that ship, or the Franklin A for that matter, and about grinding swarms, because it sometimes is really annoying. I'm always happy about your comments. And if you have questions, or if you want to request a video because you have a certain topic that you urgently want a video about, just let me know. I'll see what I can do. I still have a long list of videos I want to do, and if you request it, as you've seen recently with all the request videos I did, I might do them earlier as I planned if you need them. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, you know that I'm a curious guy, and I know that I have viewers from all over the planet. I can see the statistics, but it's always much nicer to know from which city you are, for example, in a country, and gives you a kind of a nicer view on things where your viewers come from. And I really appreciate all my viewers, because my channel got so far in the first half year. It's amazing and unbelievable, and so this is just an amazing journey. And as I said, this should be my 249th video I'm filming right now, because I was looking at my numbers when I did the thumbnails and the video descriptions, and so that is unbelievable as well, that I made so many already in such a short time. I didn't in May I wouldn't have thought that I would do a single video on this, so that's amazing too for me. But if you want to see another of those 248 videos, you might not have seen all of them. The next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.